Welcome everyone to #Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Team Bring It, and tonight it's just me because, well, number one, I'm unemployed, and number two, this could not wait. We had to talk about this. This has been a phenomenal pay-per-view, but before I go on, first, few introductions. Be right back.
Hold up, #Heels for Life. Wanna welcome everybody, yeah, we gotta get it hype. Hey, every week talking wrestling, we get into it. Current events, even guests that we're interviewing. Hosted by Chris, Kid USA, and Nappy Boy. Shout out to Ziggy, put the smack down, you can't ignore. The best you gon' find anywhere online. Tell the competition they about to get clothesline. Hold up, #Heels for Life. Let's go.
Sorry about that, everyone. I am back. Mr. Team Brinkett, the blueprint, Mr. Disrespectful One, the one that always tells you the truth even though you don't like it. Welcome on this late Monday morning. It was a phenomenal pay-per-view, everyone. Aew Revolution delivered. And when I tell you that it delivered, oh, it delivered. But what we're gonna do is, hold on. First of all, let me play my music real quick. You know what I'm saying, so we can get y'all in the mood. Because we really need to talk about this real quick. So you know me, I gotta set the mood. So gotta set the mood. So before I start, we're gonna bring some of you guys on here because I need y'all help. I need y'all to give me light. I need to see what y'all liked, what y'all disliked. You know how we do. Now y'all up at like 12 o'clock, and I know y'all got something to say. So I'm gonna bring y'all on here. Okay? All right. So once y'all get the invite, please come on here. And we're gonna get to talking. We're just gonna chop it up, y'all. So let me put it on here. All right. I'm very mad at Anti and Berto because they let me know that they was actually at the pay-per-view and didn't even tell me. So they was on some hush hush shit, which is fine. Not really tripping. I'll get them back later on. I'm not even worried about them. Sorry if that was too high for you guys. So I miss you too, bro. I miss you too. So we got Rocky Reese up in this bitch. Anybody else want to come on? You are more than willing to. You are more than welcome to come on. All right, Mr. Rocky Reese, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. CEO?
So, bro, about 4 hours ago, we talked about this on my page, and we said that Revolution was either going to be completely bad, our expectations were going to be shattered in a bad way or in a good way, and like tonight, I was completely blown away.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you what. I've always heard people say this, but tonight I saw it. They, from the buy-in, that crowd was already almost fully loaded. I know there may have been a couple of people struggling, but
you know what? I did not watch the buy-in.
Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, you missed hell. Because Layla Hirsch, Chris Statlander kicked it off, had a phenomenal match. Hirsch actually got the win on this one. Yeah, she actually, of course, took out the legs, and then ultimately she got a piece of the turnbuckle and hit Statlander in the head for beating her with a moonsault. Then of course, next up came QT and Hook. No surprise on this one. Hook wound up winning easily.
QT is a fucking jobber, so we already know that.
Yeah. But then the 6-man between House of Black and Pac and Penta and Eric Rowan Redbeard. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one actually got pretty good. So yeah, and House of Black, yeah. All of them came out now with the mask on, even Buddy. But
that's dope.
yeah, it was a damn good matchup, and yeah, we got to check it out at the theater, and actually, this had one of the largest turnouts we ever had since they started doing the airing it AEW pay-per-views at the theaters.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we was live damn near whole night. Eddie, let's go to the actual pay-per-view now.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Jericho, Eddie Kingston, solid start off. And great storytelling in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Glad that Kingston finally got a pay-per-view win. He needed it. Then interestingly enough,
let me kind of back up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm happy for Eddie. And this is to let everyone know, I really do not have a lot of criticism about this pay-per-view. It was just a lot of sloppy spots throughout the night, but it wasn't like oh my god, it destroyed the whole entire match. No, it was just sloppy, spots in in some of the matches though, but it was still good. Yeah. There was the one thing that I will tell you throughout the whole entire night. Now I don't know about the buy-in. There was a lot of brutality in almost every fucking match on the main card.
Yeah. Oh, that was definitely true. And hell, even like I said with this one, because Kingston, damn, he took Jericho to chop school in this match.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah,
he did.
But I did notice though that when Kingston went to shake his hand, Jericho wound up refusing. So,
are you surprised though?
Not really, because hell, Kingston refused to shake Danielson after he lost to him. He refused to shake Punk. So,
but do you feel that there's a turning with Chris Jericho? Because Chris Jericho has been on a heelish type of run lately.
Yeah, I'm seeing it, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Painmaker wound up returning at some point.
I really feel that as well. I think that's slowly coming. But overall, it was still a good match.
True. The next up, we had the AEW Tag Team titles with Jurassic Express, the Young Bucks, and Red Dragon.
Oh my God, that match was crazy. I mean, it was just crazy spots. The match just never from beginning to end. It was crazy. I mean, I loved it. I really did. I mean, we got 3 of the best tag teams in AEW right now. And I mean, you got the Red Dragons, you got the tag team champions, and then who was the third? I forgot.
And the Young Bucks.
And the Young Bucks, all 3. You already knew that this was going to steal the show.
Yep. And sure enough, we also knew that there was going to be points where the Bucks and Red Dragon will wind up imploding on this one. But strangely, I gotta admit, the ending, I thought it was going to be one of them costing each other, but it actually didn't, which actually was a good thing. because I was kind of hoping that like Jurassic Express would win it straight, and they did. So and I gotta say this, like, this is rare that, and I was just telling Tone this before he came on. This is rare that you actually have two people where nobody's the proverbial Janetti of a team.
No.
Because Jungle Boy, well, we know how he's always been showing out, but damn it, Luchasaurus, yeah.
He
when you
was
overlook
not,
him,
he was no
overlook him wearing the dinosaur mask and whatnot. Yeah, he put on, he like showed his ass tonight.
He really did. He really did. There was some brutal kicks. There were spots where, like, especially toward the end, that flip into a power bomb, that shit was crazy. I think that's their finisher, I believe. Yeah, that was crazy. The Young Bucks being the Young Bucks. I like how they came out there with them flashy earrings. Like, that gave me life.
Oh, hey, the Bucks always got to come up with something.
They got to always come up with something fucking goofy, you know. But
they make it work.
Indeed. I mean, they're supposed to be an asshole tag team. I'm glad they did not win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they should keep the shine on the Young Bucks. And even if Red Dragon won, because I was really hoping that it was going to be a undisputed type of, win tonight. But, I didn't get that. So, it's all good.
Then next up, Face of the Revolution. And I was like, this probably was the only match that could have followed that triple threat, because, first of all, Keith Lee, Wardlow, and Powerhouse Hobbs all with the early confrontations. I was loving it. I'm actually glad that they had more than one, because, I'll just say that big men being athletic, I am always for it.
Did you see Keith Lee throw Orange Cassidy into another lifetime?
Oh yeah, we now refer to that as the Uncle Phil and Jazz throw. That's what that is, because that's pretty much the way it happens. Like almost every time they go on, and Orange Cassidy, I swear this dude makes me like him every friggin' match, because the one time, I forget what happened, but it was like somebody had the ladder and then he just like flipped up and almost wound up getting the ring early, and gotta give him that one.
The one thing that I will honestly say, the audience was the fucking GOAT tonight.
Oh yeah.
They were the fucking GOAT, especially during that ladder match. Whoever in that audience, whoever is that girl, if this video ever gets to you, you are the fucking GOAT. Like, the audience members were fucking savages. Like, this girl yelled. Like, she yelled so loud. Like, you could tell the passion in her voice. She was just like, Orange! Kill them all! Like,
oh yeah,
girl. I'm like, girl.
Oh, there were a couple things, but we'll get throughout the course of the night. But but ultimately, in the end, it was a powerbomb symphony, especially Ricky Starks on that ladder.
Ooh. And to remind you, Ricky Starks have like neck issues, and the way he landed on that ladder, oh my goodness. But there was also a couple more spots too. So Warlord and Big House Hobbs, did you see how they tore that fucking ladder?
Yeah, that was crazy. And I was like, we know both of these cats strong, but damn, I was like,
they gave me
I'm
life.
thinking if they did that as opponents, I don't want to imagine what the hell they would do as a tag team.
Listen, Listen, if they ever become a tag team, watch out, AEW.
Yeah.
Watch out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and then speaking of guys who you might not want to picture as a tag team, well, if you have to wrestle them. Yeah,
Ooh.
Keith Lee and Powerhouse Hobbs. Yeah. And then Wardlow come through blasting both of them off the stage. And,
oh yes, that was crazy. Now, a lot of people wanted Keith Lee or Big Hobbs to win. See, I said this on the last podcast. You got to go based on storyline. Who is getting pushed right now? It don't have anything to do with the black man being held down. It has everything to do in the storyline. Now, if Wardlow was not being pushed, because this man been being pushed, he's been pushed to the moon for like the past like year or so or whatever. This was his coming to his face turn, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'm not mad. But I'm mad that they had that Sonic the Hedgehog fucking ring. That's what pissed me off.
Oh my god!
That's another shot to the WWE. The brass ring.
Yep. Yeah. By the way, shout out to Dylan for pointing that out because I cracked up when I saw that damn and then Mr. You disrespectful coming up with the Sonic the Hedgehog solo.
That's the shit that I got from last year. That's the shit I got from last year.
All right.
I had to go in my archives. I had to dig that up. I was like, I did that somewhere.
But that was funny though. Let's see. TBS title coming up. Jade and Ty Conchi. I gotta admit, I was a little jealous. I was not in this match myself because, as soon as the bell rang, them two got to kissing. I'm like,
okay, let's kind of tell the elephant in the room. Yeah. Jade came out there looking like that bitch from Mortal Kombat. Yeah. She gave me so much life.
Like Katana,
yes, Katana. No, Jade.
Oh, Jade, yes.
Jade, yes.
Ironically
Jade.
enough.
The actual cat, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's very ironic. She, out the fucking gate. Bitch! Kissing. We had some lesbian sexual chemistry. Yeah. There was a lot of kissing, not once, but twice.
Yeah, and there was HLA.
I'm sitting up here like, wow. I think I'm gonna turn straight just by all of this sexual, energy that's going on.
Yeah, but bottom line though, Ty gets another great effort on her part though, but Jade yet again 29-0, still the TBS champion, and I keep saying it, man. When she really gets her in-ring down, that's it. She's set to go. Because
a lot of people say that she's green. She's still green. There's really no way of getting around it. In fairness, it's a good point because, like I said, she just got past her 1-year anniversary. Correct.
Yeah, so it's like you're still gonna have them growing pains, but
of course.
You could see she's a good student because whatever Bryan Danielson has been doing with her, it's been showing the last couple matches. Because
especially that frog splash that she did was actually perfectly done.
Yeah, and I'm just interested to see where she goes next because
the only way that you can go is up.
Yeah,
that's really, the thing about this is that I love her trash talking. I love her bravado. I love
the shit.
How she, I'm saying, she don't have no problem, roughing you up and slapping you around. And Conti, I loved her tonight. I really did. I knew she was horny. Both of them both of them females were horny tonight, and they gave me fucking life. They gave us a good match. There were some sloppy spots, but still, I loved it.
And then coming up next, one of the ones that we were waiting for, CM Punk MJF dog collar match, and this one, yeah, you can start with the intros first on this one.
Lord Jesus.
Because
there was
MJF,
some pettiness.
Yeah,
Woo!
MJF coming out with starting with the cult of personality, but then as usual, yeah, we figured out it's all a ruse, and I was like, damn. But then CM Punk throwing it back to Ring of Honor, coming out with the. Yeah.
I was like, at first, bro, like I was totally lost. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, why the fuck is he coming down here like the Undertaker? Like, is he about to do a heel turn? I mean, like, what's going on here? But yeah, this was his Ring of Honor intro, and it kind of tells, like you said, Reese. The one thing about AEW that they like to do, they like to tell the story. CM Punk is reliving what he did in Ring of Honor almost 25 years ago. Probably even, I think about 25, 15 years. No, I think about maybe 20 years ago. His first dog collar match. And now he's doing it again. So it was really, really cool to bring out his Ring of Honor. That's very ironic they bring out Ring of Honor. They just bought Ring of Honor, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple days ago. But it was dope. I loved it. I really did. But now let's talk about the brutality in this match.
Yeah. Yeah, and brutality there was, because early on in the match, CM Punk gets busted open, and of course MJF attacking it.
Did Reese just? Yep, Reese he just froze. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just saw it myself, but refroze again. Yeah, but then CM Punk, got busted up just like he did Wednesday night. And MJF, being his classic self, grabbing the mic a little bit, wanted to rub it in, but then CM Punk ultimately got a hold of him at one point.
But did you check out that funk? Excuse me. Did you check out what MJF said?
Oh,
he said to the mic, he said, "Would you give me the fucking mic?"
Yeah. Yeah, there was no way you can mistake that one.
There was no censorship at all tonight. I mean,
then AEW rarely censors themselves anyway, but that's no.
Yeah, I mean, but there was no censorship. Like, I mean, it was like what the fuck? Like, even I think this was like maybe during this match or toward the end, they said that someone in the audience was yelling like eat
shit, Max.
Yes,
I almost forgot. Again, Orlando crowd, we love you.
Y'all are the GOATs. I mean, we thought that New York and Philly and Chicago was like, just gutter with their shit. To Orlando, like, the fuck? Like, dude.
They already, I would say this. Y'all will probably top most night after WrestleMania crowd.
Oh, yes.
If not all of them.
Yes, but, because, like, you could just tell the whole entire night, the crowd just would not sit down. Like, they would be quiet for 1 minute, and then once they see something, they pop the fuck up. I mean, it was just crazy.
And of course, Shivani was on. Yeah, Shivani was on fire because pretty much anytime MJF was getting his ass whooped, there was always lines there.
He aired out his grievances about MJF like quite frequently in that match.
Yeah, and then then of course Punk finally got MJF busted open a little bit, and the thing was, I almost knew by the way they were keeping the camera off of MJF for a while that he was bleeding, but I don't care. And then, of course, the Mick Foley special, the thumbtacks got involved.
Ooh.
And man, that superplex. And That was vicious.
No, but let's talk about that damn tombstone on the apron.
Oh yeah,
that was sick.
Yeah, and especially on a bad knee, because of course Punk earlier in the night wrapped up his knee in the chain and then missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, missed MJF, but there was definitely some violence going on in this match.
Very much
but
so.
Of course, the ending, the part we got to talk about.
Yes. So this is where we were talking about the ladder match, which was going to tie into MJF and CM Punk's match. Go ahead, Reese.
Yep, because MJF, calls for Wardlow, but then Wardlow's strutting down the ring, nice little suit and whatnot. Oh, but he can't find the ring.
Yeah, he kept trying to find out the ring.
Yep. And then CM Punk blasts MJF with the go to sleep, and MJF falls to the thumbtacks. And then Wardlow, this is like, oops, here it is. And then slides the ring in for CM Punk, who's looking like a kid in a candy store, although he's got blood on his face. Then, of course, Punk gives a receipt, blasts MJF with the Dynamite Diamond, and of course, MJF fell into the thumbtacks again, and CM Punk gets the win on that one. And Wardlow,
So everyone, Wardlow is now a face.
Yep.
So when they said that new storylines is going to happen, this is one of them.
Yeah.
So, of course, you know that MJF is not going to forget that receipt. So you already know shit going to happen on Wednesday. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about Dynamite, the repercussions, ramifications, consequences going into Dynamite. So we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Oh, you know what? But, all right, I don't know if it was during this segment or not, but...
Mm-hmm.
If I believe we had a debut in AEW because
yes, we did.
Yeah, because it was who's house?
Your house.
Yeah, that's right. Swerve officially now at AEW. Although I do gotta say, Shivani kind of messed this up because he flipped the contract where we could see it before he could actually.
It's all good. I mean, people was already talking about this fucking shit anyway, saying before Strickland even came in. I mean, but the problem is, and this is where, we have the problem with the Keith Lee, with the Hobbs, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones that deserve the pushes. But then also you have to focus on your homegrown stars, which I'm really digging. I'm digging that. Because like the homegrown stars have been there for 3 years and laying out the foundation for AEW. So we can't forget them first. But at the end of the day, a lot of these wrestlers don't like to wait, especially this generation. Because if they don't get their shine, then they're the type of person like Big Swole will go on social media and say that there's no diversity in this company. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give it a little bit of time, but I do want to see, Hobbs, in the upper card somewhere, because right now he's been losing like left and right.
Yeah. And I had to say, like, truthfully, I was cool with pretty much anybody winning it because, like I said, you had a lot of great up and coming talent up there, so.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then, of course, next up, we had the Women's Championship on the line as DMD and Thunder Rosa. Yeah, continue this one. And I love the Warrior Queen look, Thunder Rosa coming in. But at one point in time, Thunder Rosa even almost got Brett in her own hold. And boy, would that have been a way to win the title. But unfortunately, in Heel 101 class, Rebel got involved. Jamie Hayter got involved.
Twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately, yeah, Britt Baker with curb stomp Thunder Rosa on the AEW Women's Championship.
The new one.
Yeah. And which, by the way, that championship belt, and thank you, Ryan, for posting up the pictures.
Yes. Shit is dope.
It's
dope.
Yeah. I got to say, now, that is a women's championship right there.
So, here were some problems in this match. There were 2 matches tonight that were weak links. The TBS Championship, I hate to say it, and the Women's Championship were weak links. That match, I thought was going to steal the show. It did not. It was very disappointing at best. Matter of fact, Thunder Rosa carried that match. Britt Baker, I think, is starting to lose some steam.
Yep.
Maybe it's just me, but I just feel that, I understand that you're a heel and you're going to do heelish things, but at the same time, it's like your stock is kind of going down. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the way she wrestles, but it's just like I don't know. It's not like really. I don't know, but I think that was the 2.
I think you got to say this in fairness, though. That coming after the triple threat and ladder match, yeah, there was going to be a calm down point, and then Thunder Rosa and Britt had to follow Punk and MJF.
Well, I mean, but we can't really use that as an excuse because, like, she followed big matches before. I mean, can we talk about All Out? I mean, she followed some big matches and she delivered. For some reason, like, you know what I'm saying, this is not the first time we've seen Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker in a match. This is not the first time. It's the only difference is this is not a lights out match. But it's just, I don't know. Maybe it was just too much interference. I mean, I don't know what it was, but if my attention is being diverted somewhere else and not your match, that's a problem. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like a huge issue for me. It was just like, out of all the matches that night, and I'm not saying because this is a women's championship, because the women's has really been outdoing themselves. Like, that's not the issue. It's just the issue is it's like this match didn't really deliver like I really wanted to. And I think Thunder Rosa should have won that match too.
But as we will find out later, it may be a blessing in disguise because this coming Wednesday on Dynamite, Layla Hirsch and Thunder Rosa are going to have a matchup, and the winner will then compete against Britt next week on St. Patrick's Slam in San Antonio, which is Thunder Rosa's adopted hometown. And if you remember, St. Patrick's Slam was the 1-year anniversary of that Lights Out match that
really
Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker had.
Really?
Yep. So there may be a full circle moment coming in next week.
That's probably why she lost.
Yep.
Because you know what I'm saying, if you really like follow the storyline, this is going to come full circle. And you said that this is the anniversary of the Lights Out match?
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. So what's probably going to end up happening, and that's in San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah. She might end up winning that match. I think that's what's going to happen. Yes, and LaToya, I agree. Britt really needs to drop that belt. Like, I don't know. Maybe she's like kind of losing, the flavor a little bit. I mean, she's still the baddest bitch in AEW. No pun intended, though. But she's one of the baddest bitches in AEW just right now. I think she should just like.
Yeah, she does need a cool off a little bit because.
Yeah, she really do.
Yeah, because like going hard for like her run because, and technically, I think it was the same thing that kind of messed up Sheeta near the end of her run. Ironically enough, losing to Britt Baker.
Carter Sheeta?
Yeah. Because
she was a good champion.
Because you know what? But I'm saying when you have those really long reigns and you have so many defenses, it does eventually catch up.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Most definitely. I agree.
All right, but then next up, Jon Moxley, Bryan Danielson, and again, Orlando crowd. Y'all came crazy going, we want violence. We want violence. And boy, did Moxley and Danielson. They started slow, but then they delivered this one.
Yeah, they really kicked it into intensity. The intensity, the violence. I mean, they were evenly matched. In some of these matches that we've seen tonight, there was a lot of matches that were evenly matched. So it's like one couldn't overpower the other because it was even, and that's what made the match really, really great. How they was bleeding, that part I didn't really understand. Now, Shivani was on the commentary. He was trying to explain to us why they kept bleeding. And he talked about, there's knuckles to the head. I'm like, did you not see those stiff arms that they were using on Impact? I'm not Impact, but on Dynamite and Rampage. I mean, come on now, please. I wasn't born yesterday. I mean, they're cutting themselves. That's why I said if the camera is away for them for at least about a minute or so, someone is cutting themselves up. I mean, come on now, what the fuck?
Yeah. Although truth be told, with the way Moxley is, you could probably catch him with a square shot, or he'll wind up busting open. But one thing about this match I was impressed with, and we all know Danielson can go technically, but damn, I was surprised how also Moxley matched him move for move in this one, and then go to your point about how even matches were, and ironically enough, a wrestling move would wind up winning this one because Bryan would go for his triangle chokehold, but then Moxley just flipped it over, and Danielson couldn't let it go, and he got the pin. It's a great job, Jon Moxley, finally getting his win over the American Dragon. But it was what happened after the match. Danielson goes after him. They're throwing punches. Security tried to break him up. That didn't work. But one man did get the job done, making his AEW debut. Chris, tell him who it was.
William fucking Regal.
That's right, y'all. You heard it. Matter of fact,
William fucking Regal, man.
I'm going to tell you what. I got a funny story to tie into this one. Everybody in the theater, we lost our shit.
Y'all lost your shit.
Yeah.
Y'all lost your
Regal came out. Yeah. We lost it because we're like, wait a minute. Is this we had to stop and think, wait a minute. We are watching AEW and Revolution, and it's like.
But here's the thing. See, we thought that he was going to Impact. There was a lot of speculation that he was going to Impact. See, that is why y'all need to stop listening to these punk ass fucking dirt sheets, because the dirt sheets do not know what the fuck they're talking about. That prompted William Regal to go on his Twitter and says that if you did not hear it from the horse's mouth, and I always fucking say this on my podcast, anything that you hear on the internet, take it with a grain of salt, please. Please. Don't come on no wrestling groups and say that I heard this from Uncle Dave. Did Uncle Dave talk to William Regal? No. Then I'm not gonna fucking believe you. When this man came out, I was fucking shocked. Okay? I was fucking shocked. There was rumors that he signed, but he didn't confirm it. But it was confirmed tonight, and William Regal did not have no problem getting down and dirty with Daniel Bryan and Jon Moxley. He said, y'all motherfuckers about to calm the fuck down. He said, I'm gonna slap Daniel Bryan, slap Moxley. He said, shit, I want that fucking blood too. Come at me. He said, y'all motherfuckers about to shake hands. No, y'all ain't gonna do this shit tonight. Y'all about to shake fucking hands. Made them shake hands. I was like, ooh.
And
okay.
and I'm gonna be, and just like anybody else, I'm curious to see where that's gonna go, because we thought about this union that Danielson proposed, but now with the Regal being a wild card, man.
Yeah, I think what's gonna end up happening is that they're gonna become a tag team.
Yep.
Because William Regal is responsible for making tag teams, legendary tag teams. As a matter of fact, wasn't he the one that that created the bar?
Foley did that one.
Foley did. Okay.
But Regal did create a couple of down at NXT. So
listen, Kenya. That's what I was asking Gerald. I was, asking one of my bros.
Ooh.
Like, dude, if he is the GM, they need that. They need that type of shit, because William Regal don't play games.
Nope.
And like we was talking about this as well, that we're gonna either see William Regal or we was gonna see Samoa Joe. I'm glad we got Regal. We need that type of force in the back. So I'm happy. I'm ecstatic.
Not to mention, if you want somebody who's going to put some structure into a show, Regal's that man.
There you go. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we go from structure and violence to chaotic violence with the tornado tag match. And, of course, Sting, Sammy, and Darby against Matt Hardy, Andrade, and Isaiah Cassidy. And I gotta say this, and I know Cruz, you said this in the chat. Yeah, Sammy Guevara is a crazy motherfucker. Yeah.
Not only him.
Well, actually, that whole team. But yeah,
Andrade really showed his ass tonight.
Bro,
he really did show. He turned up the intensity. We knew that he was intense. Once the cameras is on him, especially in a big match, he will deliver. We've seen that tonight. Matter of fact, all of them delivered tonight.
Yeah, and Sammy giving Isaiah Cassidy a Spanish fly off the entryway onto a table. I think Matt hit a twist of fate on Darby through a trick. Or no, he tried for one.
Mm-hmm.
But the spot of the night for me,
Sting,
semi-year-old Sting diving and splashing. I think it was Andrade through the stack of tables.
I said, listen, I said this. LaToya can tell you. When I seen Sting and the people in that audience got their fucking money's worth because they seen a legend jump off, I said, Sting, no, Sting, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. This 65-year-old man did a splash and crashed in Andrade into the fucking tables. Yep. I thought Jeff Hardy was going to come out, but look, Sting got his shine tonight, y'all. So I just said, I mean, but y'all, the spots tonight, I wasn't expecting a hardcore match. I was not expecting it. Whoever decided to take this tornado match and turn it into a hardcore was genius. It was brilliant.
Yeah. But as much as we want to give all the praise, then for those who were talking about Chris mentioned sloppy spots, unfortunately the ending to this match did have one, because now Darby, we know you can fly, Unfortunately, this wasn't one of them times because, yeah, that coffin drop, yeah, you missed Matt badly on that one.
Yeah, because Matt decided to roll to the right in like, seconds later. And I'm like, nigga, stay right there. He's about to drop you.
Yeah.
Or
if not, if you're gonna roll to your left, maybe.
Yeah, like that wasn't Darby's fault.
Yeah.
That was Matt's fault for doing that.
Mm.
So I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
But either way, great match. It was a great match.
Awesome indeed. And then, of course, we go to the main event. Yeah. Of course, Adam Cole, baby, getting some hometown love, of course, with all his time down at NXT. So, of course, the Orlando crowd was going to be behind him. Gets a Hangman. And Orlando, y'all were some subtle motherfuckers for this one. Because half of the time, y'all were saying, let's go, Adam.
Adam sucks.
Let's go, Adam.
Adam sucks.
But
I'm like,
fuck him up, Adam. Fuck him up. Yeah. It is like, this is Adam. Instead of this is awesome. But, yeah.
I can't. I
like how subtly they played that one.
But it's like, okay, we've been to Orlando in the WWE, in other places, but Orlando has never had the reputation of being just straight gutter with their fucking chants. Like tonight, it was, I don't know what was in their spirit tonight, but they made the fucking pay-per-view tonight. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. And then, of course,
oh my god.
yeah, Orlando crowd definitely had it in this one. And by the way, I wanna thank one dude because, yeah, unfortunately, our projector kind of cut midway through the match, but thankfully, he had it streaming on his phone anyway, just as backup. So. So I did get to catch the conclusion of the match, and shock and surprise, Red Dragon nearly cost Hangman the title. The Dark Order came out to take care of Red Dragon. Interesting to note, the Bucks weren't there to help Adam either. Cole, yeah. See, Orlando, now y'all got me there right now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Then, of course, Hangman finally nails the buckshot and gives Adam Cole his first official defeat. Hangman still AEW champion.
So this match had a lot of spots. Paige tried to do a moonsault, and Cole intercepted him with the super kick that we know so well. If you try to flip on Cole, he always have a counter for you. He's a master technician when it comes to countering, because like you will never know what he is thinking. You can't really plan with Cole because Cole like to think ahead of his opponents. The clotheslines were nasty as fuck. I mean, the clotheslines was crazy. The dead shots, we seen it twice. Yeah. That last one that he did, from the ring apron all the way to the floor because they set up the tables outside, and he did the dead eye onto the steel onto the tables or whatever, and his knees was already bad due to Cole. He was working on them earlier. Yeah. But yeah, he landed right on the ground. Like I think he landed on the table / the ground. So yeah, but yeah, that was fucking insane.
That and I remember earlier, Cole did the Panama Sunrise out on the floor, and damn, Hangman got stuffed on that one.
Now, do you agree with what Antoine said that he feels that Paige is being carried in his title defenses? Thoughts? That's a tough one.
Yeah, Antonio, I'm I'm like 50-50 on this. And I've also get into this with Antonio Mickens, like the same way. The challenger, I would say not so much in the matches, but in the build-up for the title match, because Danielson really was the promo guy for his matches with Hangman.
I agree.
Dane Lambert pretty much did the hype for the Texas Death Match with Archer. And then Cole pretty much did a lot of the promo for this match tonight. And that's not a great thing that you want to do, especially now at this day and age. But
especially when you're champion.
Yeah. But this is going back to something, I don't know why, but babyface champions do not get great booking.
No, they don't. And sometimes, especially in AEW, you have that ability to improvise. If it's not, you could tell just by the crowd's reaction. If they don't like something, improvise, change it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it on the fly. I'm assuming that's what AEW does anyway. They don't really have scripts. They just do shit on the fly. And we talked about this last week on hashtag Heels for Life, that the issue with Page is that he outperforms in the ring, but when it comes to promos, he's very dry. Yeah. He's very dry. And I think that's his main weakness, is that he just can't cut a promo. He can cut a promo, but it's just like he's
You know what it is? It's like when he was chasing the title, he had more emotion.
Correct.
Yeah,
but now that he's champion,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I go back to saying, because when you have that title, because when you're chasing the championship, you have a lot of passion. But then it's when you get there, you don't convert that same emotion as to wanting to defend the title, and you kind of come off sounded like, well, I'm gonna say, if not like early 80s Hogan, then I would say maybe like Cena or Brett, like during their first run.
You know what? I'm probably gonna have to take it back a little bit, because the one that really stood out to me was Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. Even when they were champions, you could feel that emotion that they needed to be the best because they had a strap on. You know what I'm saying? Like their energy never changed. You know what I'm saying? Kurt Angle was one of them. Mick Foley. Their energy just never changes, but with, for some reason, I think it really all depends on like who's holding that belt, because whoever's holding that belt is, they're supposed to be telling the main story of like, okay, you're champion, so why should you stay on the top? Why should you stay on top? Now, if you got someone that's outside the storyline and outshining you, that's not good.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, what's going on?
Yeah, like you said, it's I don't know what's the best way to describe it, but Hangman's gonna put himself in a corner, and
I think he's already at that corner already, honestly.
Yeah, because plus like JC just said, he definitely has to get away from Dark Order permanently.
Very much so.
Yeah. But it's like, Hangman, you'll be lucky if Double or Nothing, you don't drop that title by then, because I can tell you right now, like, he's definitely gotta pick up some fire within the next couple months because I can tell you right now, between MJF, between hell, Starks, maybe a new heel Jericho, which would be ironic considering. Oh no, wait, actually no, Jericho wanted it all out, not
But whoever challenged them,
yep,
it's going to be a heel.
Yeah, that's all I was trying to think of, like all the heel state.
MJF versus Page. Yes, that's what I need. Yes, MJF. This is his time now.
Yep.
Now that he wrapped up his issue with CM Punk, I think MJF should be the one to take it from Page. I think it's time. I really think. I mean, bro, they had 3 years,
but you gotta like back off. Yeah, but the thing is, you also gotta like, cut the Wardlow program like kind of early too in between there.
I mean, they got weeks to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you're right. Like that part, I did forget. So I would. Oh shit. See, this is going to be tough because this is not like a Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega carried the whole storyline. No matter who he was in the ring with, he carried that shit. He didn't allow anyone to outshine him. He was like he was that great. This man held it for a year. Page, I don't even know if he can hold it till the summer. I mean, but he's not going to lose it on a Dynamite. I mean, don't worry about that, y'all. He's not going to lose it on a Dynamite. He's going to lose it at a pay-per-view, but it really all depends on what pay-per-view. Because right now the story is still being unfolded. Because Kenny Omega might show up on Double or Nothing. He might show up on All In, All Out, whatever. I mean, there's a lot of shit that's going on right now. No, I wouldn't say Full Gear. Well, I'll probably say Full Gear because Kenny Omega is going through a lot of injuries right now, so he probably needs like another year. No, probably a full year to
also, it makes sense considering he lost the title
at Full Gear.
But man, all I gotta say is, JC, I gotta take that one. Just on the promos alone,
MJF will murder Page. Yes, he will murder him.
No doubt. Dude. Yeah, matter of fact, it is going to be so bad. Yeah, the police wouldn't be able to be able to arrest MJF for how bad he does it.
Yes, because like I'm not gonna lie. Outside of CM Punk, there's really no one that can go toe to toe with MJF on this level. There is no one that I can see that can go toe to toe with MJF on the promo.
I would say that still, but look at what's coming up in the next couple weeks for AEW. Man. Oh yeah, because I know they got the Owen Hart deal that's coming up. Like I said,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we've got the of course, like I said, we got St. Patrick's Day Slam and Britt defending the title against either Thunder Rosa or Layla Hirsch. More than likely, it's going to be Thunder Rosa. And then what's going to happen with Swerve? And how?
I think that's the big. I think that's the big question mark. What they're going to do with Swerve? I mean, they can't put. I hope they don't put him on Dark like the rest of the black folks.
Well, actually, not all of the black folks, because, like I said,
majority of the black folks is on Dark.
That's true. But actually, we got one other one because we nearly forgot about somebody, and he was sitting here chilling while Sammy was getting his ass whooped, namely Scorpio Sky, who don't forget Wednesday, he's got the TNT title match.
And also, excuse me, on top of that, Scorpio is undefeated. He got a streak going on.
Man, that was like, and then not to mention then Wardlow waiting in the wings for the winner. I'm like, if this plays out the way I think it does, and plus the way Sammy's been competing lately, I would not be surprised if Scorpio Sky winds up getting that TNT title.
I agree. I think Scorpio Sky should. I think this is his time to take it. Yep. Wardlow, he might be the number one contender, but MJF is going to get that receipt.
Yep.
So yeah, so that we might be looking at the new champion.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So
yeah, okay, 2 new champions right there, and then although we may not have a actually, you know what? Would this be 2 black champions simultaneously in AEW? If well,
very much so.
Hey, so
very
maybe Cody's words might be all right. They may be slow tracking, but maybe they're coming true.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll definitely see. So everyone, hang on, let me shift gears real quick. All right, so this is the end of our podcast. Reese, you have been awesome. Thank you so much for filling in this evening.
Time, brother. Feels like old times.
I know, right? I know. I really enjoyed this. It looks like everybody else enjoyed this too because they're still with us. And it's like 14 people in here and they're still watching us. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This was awesome. I loved it.
Oh, hey, actually, you know, can I go back to the buy-in one more time? Because I forgot one extra thing. Don Callis, you sneaky bastard. Oh, because earlier he came out because Shivani was getting ready to do an interview and Kenny's music was playing, but then it turned out it was only Callis.
And why did he come back?
Oh no, just to like stir up trouble. But there was something interesting he said though. That although Adam Cole been doing a good job, if he did win the title, he'd make a nice transitional champion until Kenny returned.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, them words probably ain't gonna sit too well considering Cole lost there. But
yeah. And there's some underlying issues with Kenny Omega and Adam Cole, but we'll talk about that later down the road. Yeah. So guys, thank you for participating. Thank you for coming on our show. Remember, #Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast will be airing on Saturday nights at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. If we have like a little pop-up show, we'll probably do one probably after Dynamite, depending on, how it is. But Reese, thank you so much for coming on here.
And everyone also, happy birthday, Nappy. If you ain't busy drinking, oh, you probably are.
Oh, I forgot today is his birthday.
Oh, yeah. Well, it just became his birthday.
Oh, my God. I gotta harass him. So, happy birthday to Nappy. Everyone else, have a wonderful and blessed night. Enjoy your work week, and we'll see you later. See you guys later.
Later.
Peace, everyone. All right.